Cut funding. Spotify CEO cancelled Meg's Archetypes next season, announcing contract Klled on website. How Meghan Markle's podcast on female archetypes is holding women back. Spotify is currently suffering, yet the Archetypes podcast is also failing in the ratings. See, this is what happens when you inflate the numbers to make yourself seem better than you are. Anyway, the medium is holding women back. Her podcast goes against the original commitment. Listeners have confirmed after a recent episode she's not defending women, but just trying to exploit the guests for her own attention. Spotify now rethinks whether Archetypes deserves another season. It's not been stated whether Spotify will renew Archetypes for a second season. The podcast and music giant needs to reconsider whether they want a woke individual like Meghan Markle and those blind and gullible enough to talk to her on their platform. Like Netflix, the stocks for Spotify have been on shaky grounds over the last 6 months. Shares of audio platform Spotify technology were down 20% in September, according to data provided by S&P Global Market Intelligence. The market was down 9% during the month, which pulled Spotify down. Still, even something as small as this can shake investor confidence. Currently, although Kanye West is controversial for his thoughtless words, Spotify's boss insists he will still work with him but decided to cut Meghan's next season of Archetypes, because according to the representative, Meghan is outright insulting women and their Spotify listeners. You can see the announcement that the second season of Meghan's podcast has been removed on the Spotify homepage. Spotify's Daniel Ek has spoken out against recent anti-Semitic comments from Kanye West. In an interview with Reuters, the co-founder and CEO called West's remarks just awful comments, while noting that Spotify won't be removing the rapper's music from the platform. Ek went on to say that because West's statements were not made in songs or podcasts hosted on Spotify, they do not violate the company's hate speech policy. It's really just his music, and his music doesn't violate our policy, it explained. It's up to his label if they want to take action or not. Spotify was at Markle and Prince Harry for almost 2 years to get them to produce something after their holiday special in 2020 fell behind whale noises, so 7 episodes so far have covered the following: Ambition, Diva, Singleton, Dragon Lady, Crazy, The Bimbo, Angry Black Woman, into the Spotify podcast Ambition. There are 5 more episodes to come. Good grief. Meghan might believe these 7 archetypes are holding women back, but we don't live in the 50s and 60s where the female sex was purely there to look pretty and prop men up. A big issue that a ton of people have, Archetypes as a whole, is that all Markle does is settle scores. She doesn't provide any solutions to her problems. Someone analysed how much speaking time Meghan and Serena had each during that premiere episode, and Meg spent more time talking than the tennis champ. Spotify knows how crazy Meghan is, right? How is being a bimbo bad? So, anything Meghan pushes Paris on the whole bimbo narrative and constantly asks if she's still a bimbo. However, she fails to realise that Miss Hilton started a career in reality television, presenting herself as a dumb blonde. It was her idea, just as Nicole Richie played the stereotypical party girl. Also, we do not believe that Meghan is 43% Nigerian. This is the same woman who claimed she was Maltese and didn't bother to correct people when they assumed she was Hispanic. We'll cover this in a later post, but she's lost her mind at this time.